Hello, Internet, and welcome back to another episode of Can It Run on the Steam Deck. My name is James, and today we're looking at a game that actually just got recently announced at the Summer Game Fest. They showed a trailer and then announced that this game would have a demo, which it's pretty rare that games get announced and then you actually get a chance to play them. I would love for that to be a trend kind of moving forward. But the game is called Lives of P. It is kind of a retelling of Pinocchio, which is actually one of my favorite Disney movies. I watched it a lot growing up as a kid. So that immediately kind of spoke to me, but then I found out that this game is kind of a Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Demon Souls style game, and normally that type of game doesn't appeal to me, but the fact that there's a demo means that I can try it out, and I was also kind of pleasantly surprised that this will also be on Game Pass. So I'll get a chance to kind of play it there too. I'm going to jump into a new game, and we'll take a look at performance. I may do an edit on this video. I'm sure I'm going to get to the first mini-boss and probably die a bunch of times, so maybe we'll cut the video there, and I want to show the second part of the game because the performance varies quite a bit.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
So, the first part of this game, performance is really good, because you're in kind of a more confined area. So you can, right now I'm on low settings, and honestly, the game on low, with, I believe, FSR, which is, AMD's, upscaling method set to balanced, actually looks pretty nice. Visually, this still looks quite nice to me, and this for the most part, other than the next section of the game, remains at a pretty steady 60 frames per second, and I know that this game still has some time before it comes out, and this demo isn't maybe reflective of the final product, but
My name is Jiminy. Please escort him to the hotel.
I'm hoping that performance only gets better, and I think even in the state, it's very playable on the Steam Deck. We can take the graphics up a notch. Going to high, you're gonna get, some nicer shadows, but I think for a game like this, you want your frame rate to be a little more steady, just because it's so reliant on timing and movement. So I think realistically, the fact that we're getting 60 on low is a good sign. And honestly, on the small screen, it looks quite nice still, even with it set to low.
But the streets are not safe. It'll be helpful.
So you can select a combat style. I'm just gonna go with balanced.
Destination Hotel Quad. Recommend escaping from this location.
So the game still kind of holds up. 60 seems to be working. But yeah, right off the bat, you'll notice like combat is very kind of slow, and you know, enemies will take a ton of damage if you get hit. So you have to be quite careful, kind of hacking and slashing your way through this game.
Welcome to Crop Station, everyone. Here you will witness the most spectacular display of human endeavor on Earth. If Crop is your final destination, we wish you a safe and prosperous day.
Got it. There's this cool mechanic where you can sharpen your sword. I'm assuming that does more damage, but I'm not too sure. I would think so.
You cannot see the dark.
Alright, so it wants me to...
And gently light away.
Okay. No. Okay, I wasn't expecting to die so quickly. But as like many Souls games, when you die, you basically go back to the start with all of your experience kind of gone. But you are able to recover that. Let's go collect my XP back. Is there anything down here? Just gonna take a little peek. There's a guy right there. Nice try. I don't know, maybe this might be the game that gets me into these types of games. I guess we'll find out. I think there's a rear fatal attack. Alright, I think we're getting close to the first, yeah, here he is, the first kind of mini-boss. The nice thing is you can unlock this door, which will, basically cut your time coming back to here after you die, which, again, I think is very in the spirit of, Dark Souls. Yeah, this guy was a bit of a pain in the butt. Nope. It's like you really gotta choose your attacks. Alright, it's fault. No. See, the problem is I get way too impatient. Ugh. Okay, so... Come on. Obviously I'm gonna die here. So maybe I will kind of fast forward a little bit through this, because you probably don't want to watch me die and come back again. So I'm gonna keep recording, but we'll fast forward from here until we get to the second area. Oh, thank you. Alright, not too bad. Alright, that took a few tries, but I guess that's the appeal of these games, right? Kind of overcoming those tough challenges. And that isn't even the first actual boss. So this is where I noticed the frame rate got a little bit more unstable. Because I think I was running initially on... I think I was on medium instead of low. And yeah, I noticed it kind of dipped into the 40s. And you'll still notice some dips on low with a balanced FSR setting. But it's not too terrible. Like the dips seem fairly rare.
It's called a stargazer. As we all gather at the start.
But I wanted to show kind of the second area and just let you guys know that if your settings are kind of cranked up in that first section, you may notice some slowdown on that in this second area. See right there, it kind of dipped into the 50s. I'll kind of play a little bit more before I close out here. Yeah, maybe I'll play until that next boss. And my battery is depleting. I think as far as battery life, you'll get kind of the standard maybe 2-ish hours. That's kind of been my experience with anything kind of remotely, kind of AAA. Oh dear. This really reminds me of Bloodborne, though. It kind of has that style to it. Okay, who's shooting at me? Oh, this guy. Alright, I think before my Steam Deck dies here, I will say good night to you all, and thank you for watching. Let me know if this game appeals to you, or are you
Parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in.
are you a Bloodborne Souls guy? Is that gonna kind of do anything for you? Yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, have a good night.